Hey, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Josh McDonald. I'm here alongside Mara Ashcraft and Caleb McDonald. This is the second game tonight in the 3A District 1 Intermountain League basketball tournament. And it's between the Kellogg Wildcats, who are the 3 seed, and the Bonners Ferry Badgers. Starting tonight for the Badgers, junior Bailey Blackmore, senior Macy Learman, senior Jersey Pluid, sophomore Holly Ainsley, and junior Grace Volelli. And then starting for our Wildcats tonight, it's going to be freshman Grace Nearing at the point guard spot, along with junior Kat Roundhorse, the forward, senior guard forward Caitlin Setney, senior guard Taya Shepard, and freshman center Haley Cheney. Tonight, for the part of this game, we're going to let Caleb and Mara run with some of the play-by-play action. So I'm going to hand the microphone over to the two of them, and they're going to start this game for you guys.
All right, guys, we are here doing the non-starters right now, trying to get situated here. And the Kellogg Wildcats, you already ran through starters, so we're good there. So the Kellogg Wildcats starting here in the third position, Mara. They're number 3, Bonners Ferry's number 2. I believe they have close records, but Bonners Ferry taking the 2 wins out of the season. I believe so. I do believe so. I believe both games have been very close. So I expect to see a very good game out of both teams. And I'm sorry, I am out of breath right now for some reason. I ran up the stairs and I'm out of shape, so, you know, getting old. So I expect to see the Wildcats go into the post with Haley Cheney and Kat Roundhorse to really start this game off. Lacking some guard depth here tonight, bringing up some JV players though. That's why I think, you know, you got your 2 big guys out there, you run with it, you try.
I'm totally muted.
Mara was muted there, so it's a good thing she didn't say anything. I was just talking to myself, but to her. I had to make sure because I didn't hear myself. I heard myself, but I didn't hear her. So let me grab a program here so I can get names. There's a program. All right, and for the jump here, we're going to have Haley Cheney and Jersey Pluid.
I think this will be a good matchup. Cheney versus Pluid.
I think this will be a great matchup this game.
All right, and Bonners Ferry comes away with a tip. They're going to go right to the hoop. Early 2 points for the Badgers.
And that's Blackmore with the 2 points there.
Right.
Shepard bringing the ball up the floor for the Wildcats. Passes over to Gracie Nearing. We're going to have an errant pass, and I believe that's going to stay with the Wildcats. Ref's unsure. And it is. It's going to stay with the Wildcats there. Gracie Nearing looking to inbound the ball. Gets it over to Taya Shepard in the corner. She dribbles it up, passes it back to Nearing. Nearing looking for Sutton. Passes it over to Shepard. Shepard comes off a screen there. Back to Sentney. Wildcats not really getting anything. They need to pass inside. A couple bad passes, though. Shepard corrals it, takes it back up top. Going to reset the offense for the Wildcats. And she is getting hounded on up top. Sentney driving in, stops, just picks up her dribble. Looks for Haley Cheney or Kat Roundhorse. Kat Roundhorse fighting for the ball there, though.
Looks like we're going to have our first foul of the game on Bonners. I think they're going to charge that one to number 24, Grace Volelli.
That was right. I was looking to figure out how to say that name. I couldn't have done it.
All right, and Kellogg to inbound the ball. They go up top to Grace Nearing, pulls up a 3, and that's going to be off. Wildcats fighting for the rebound. Bonners comes up with it. It's going to be a jump, and we'll stay down here with the Wildcats.
And the Wildcats really moving the ball. It's kind of sloppy basketball right now, but they just seem really slow. They inbound the ball here to Setney. Setney should have kept her dribble there, had a clean lane if she would have just crossed over.
And we've got a turnover. Bonners bringing the ball up the other way.
That's number 21, Ashley. Ainsley. Didn't see the end there. There's a 3-point shot there from Ainsley. Missed, rebounded by Haley Cheney.
Grace Nearing bringing the ball up the court. She's going to hand it off to Sentney. Is that how you say it? Yeah. Sentney driving lots of contact. She's going to draw the foul and we'll go to the line for 2.
And I think that's going to go on Pluid. Get her into some foul trouble early. That's going to be good for the Wildcats running with this big lineup that they got going.
It's Badger's second team foul. Sentney's first shot is up. And good. The Wildcats are on the board.
Right. Real quiet in the gym. Second shot up. And it's no good.
She's
fought for the rebound there with Caitlin Sentney.
Badgers the other way.
And when Taya
gets fouled.
And Taya Shepard is going to pick up a foul there. Josh is telling me that it was a bad call. Sitting up here correcting things.
All right, Vanelli's first shot is up. And good.
I know Neil can hear us down there. Josh harping at him already.
The Wildcats are going to make substitutions. Sierra Brandt's going to come in. All right, second shot is up. And no good. Brandt with the rebound. She's going to give it out to Sentney, bring it up the court. And they've got Nearing wide open. Nearing to set up the offense. She gives it over to Shepard. Shepard's looking to the high post.
Just needs to hit that high post there. Nearing with the shot. Good looking shot. Missed there. Rebounded, and we're going to have a jump ball. It's going to
go with the Badgers.
That's going to go with the Badgers. Good looking shot there by Nearing, though. I mean, came off, caught, and shot the ball right away. And that's Ainsley with the ball. Passes it over to Vallely.
Vallely's going to take it, drive lots of nope, she loses the ball. Nearing comes up with it. Wildcats going the other way. She hands it off to Taya Shepard. There's too many Shepard girls. And they get tied up under the basket, and they're going to call a jump. It'll stay down here with the Wildcats.
And the Wildcats just not going up.
All right, Nearing to inbound. Gives it out to Cheney at the 3. Cheney puts up, no good. Fighting for Bonners Ferry coming the other direction.
Good looking shot, though. I haven't seen Haley Cheney shoot a 3 at all. That's Vallely, passes it over to Ainsley. Fluid with a nice screen there. We have an air ball there. Wildcats get the rebound there. And Fluid is just getting up there and bodying up all of those guards. Nice pass there from Cheney.
Shepard's 3 is no good. Cheney fighting for the rebound, gets it. Cheney for 2.
And that would have been, I would have called a foul there. There was a lot of contact on that shot. Good for Haley fighting through that. And that's Ainsley bringing the ball up. Ainsley's going to look to drive, kicks it over to Vallely for the long 2 there. Missed shot, rebounded by Shepard.
Picks up her dribble, gets the ball out to Nearing. Nearing bringing it to half court. She's getting a lot of pressure from these Badgers guards.
Nearing looking to get into the corner and take the shot. Shepard at the top of the key, dribbling the ball around, trying to figure out where to go. Passed over to Brandt, on the wing. Up to Sentney at the top of the key. Sentney with a bad pass there. Stolen, and that's line.
A lot of contact there.
Linamar.
Didn't call a foul. Nearing coming the other direction. Nearing pulls up for a jumper. No good, but Cheney fighting for the rebound. Cheney gets the rebound. I don't know what's going on down there.
And Fluid getting really physical, but these Wildcat girls really fighting back. This is the most physical, other than I think St. Mary's, that I've ever seen them play. And we have a sub in, and that is Pinkerton, and she's going to sub in.
All right, Wildcats inbound.
And real quick here, we got to fix a little bit of a camera issue, some zoomed in stuff.
I think the refs call the timeout.
We got a timeout here, maybe some blood.
Yeah, we got
Looks
an injury.
like blood,
Looks like
yeah.
fluid.
Well, and Fluid's been playing awfully physical, as Caleb said just a moment ago. This is the second, I think, blood check we've had. I think Kat Roundhorse went to the locker room just a minute ago to get checked out for blood as well. Right now, Wildcats, it's under 4 minutes left here in this first quarter. They've been playing a very patient ball game. It's their ball underneath their basket. A basket here will give them the lead. But some of the things that I'm seeing that I'm liking is they're on defense, they're not panicking. That's really been their struggle.
And on offense, I think they just need to work it into the post some more. But they've got a good pass game. If they just keep running their plays, they'll eventually work it into Cheney and Brandt.
So right now, the Wildcats just need a little bit of offensive luck here.
Looks like there's something going on with the rosters.
We've got a roster issue. We're trying to figure that out now, and I apologize, ladies and gentlemen. Referees checking the books, and I think we've got our camera issue figured out.
Just having a word with Nearing.
I think everything, we're waiting here to see what's going on. We have a technical foul on the Wildcats. A roster violation, trying to see who that is. So a book technical that should have been caught at the beginning of the ball game, actually.
And Blackmore's first shot is up and good.
So this is kind of tough here at this point in the game. That should have been caught at the beginning of the game before this game even tipped off. Because now I believe the Badgers will not only get the free throws, but they're taking possession of the ball when it was Wildcat ball under their own basket. So tough break for the Wildcats there. They're going to lose a lot of momentum with that whole situation there. Go inside here. That's Ainsley with the ball. She's going to step out of bounds. So Wildcats will get the ball back. Wildcats will get the ball back. Grace Nearing with the ball, playing point guard right now for Wildcats. They go inside to Haley Cheney. Cheney goes up. A lot of contact there, and that's going to be a foul on Ainsley. Good move by the freshman to get up and draw the contact there. That's the team's third foul, Ainsley's first foul. 3.5 left here in the first quarter. Wildcats trailing 5-3. Cheney's going to step to the line where she's going to clang the first one. Looked good when it left her hand, just did not drop through.
Learman's going to come back in for the Badgers.
This Badgers team doesn't rotate very deep. They have a decent bench, but they just don't rotate very deep. Cheney's second free throw is up and goes in. 5-4 ball game here. Back come the Badgers. That's Learman with the ball. Kicks it over to Ainsley. Ainsley's going to get a lane, drive in. High off the glass, no good. Rebound corralled by Taya Shepard. Shepard pushing the ball ahead in transition. Dribble up, kick it out to Sentney. Sentney wisely resetting things. Over to Shepard. Shepard has a look.
Got Nearing wide open on the backside.
Goes inside to Sierra Brandt. Brandt will dribble in, go up.
Good.
Nice power move from Sierra Brandt to give the Wildcats their first lead of this ball game. Back come the Badgers. It's Ainsley with the ball.
All right, Ainsley's going to go for the shot. No good. Oh, and Wildcats should have let that go out of bounds. It's going to stay down here with the Badgers. And Pluid's going to come back in for Bonners Ferry.
And how many fouls does Pluid have?
I think she only has one.
Only one? She's been playing a very physical brand of basketball here today.
Haley Cheney with the takeaway. Gives it back to Shepard. Shepard bringing up the court in transition.
Shepard just a little out of control on that.
And she gets blocked. Pluid was right there.
Coming down the floor, that is
Learman.
Learman. I can't pronounce names.
Ainsley with the ball. She's going to kick it out to Vanelli. Vanelli inside to Pluid. Pluid working Sierra Brandt. She's going to go in for two.
Great defense there, though, by Sierra Brandt, staying straight up. There's nothing more you can do.
Brandt to Cheney, contact. Cheney gets 2 points. It's going to be 7-8. Wildcat lead with 2 minutes left in the first quarter, and Bonners Ferry is going to call a full timeout.
And here's the thing that is really, this makes me feel good for the girls' future, is Haley Cheney, a freshman, is competing with Jersey Pluid, who is a senior, and she is a good basketball player. You can see how they really put a lot of the scoring load, the Badgers do, on Pluid, and she plays great defense, and Haley Cheney has accepted the challenge and is really trying to show that she's the dominant post. And I mean, the age difference, this is going to be a great thing for the Wildcats in the future.
That's just a fun matchup to watch tonight.
I know, and I've played against Pluids. You know, they're always some of the hardest workers out there on the court. So to see Haley Cheney really strive against a older, more seasoned ball player in Jersey is, yeah, it's just promising. Very fun to watch.
Well, and Haley Cheney, even as a freshman, she's just one of those players that coaches dream about coaching. She knows every position on the court. She can play 1 through 5. She's aggressive. She goes to the hoop. She just has good basketball IQ.
Yeah, absolutely. She is one of my favorites, and I only say that because she's my neighbor.
All right, Badgers the inbound. That's going to, Ainsley's bringing the ball up the court. Thank you, Josh. Oh, and Sierra Brandt's going to get called for her foul. I believe that's her first.
Sierra Brandt's playing really good defense.
Is she a freshman too?
Brandt's, I believe, is a junior.
Oh. Inbound to Pluid. Pluid up with a hook shot. She's good for 2.
And this game, I see it going back and forth until the end.
I do too. It's going to come right down to the wire.
Nearing over to Brandt's. Brandt's into Cheney at the high post. Out to Sentney. Back over to Brandt's. Into Cheney. Cheney's going to go up. And I think she's going to draw that second foul on Pluid. Get her out of the game for the rest of this first half.
Cheney's going to go to the line for 2.
And that is the second on Pluid. I'd be surprised to see if they let her stay in the ball game for the rest of this half.
Hinthorn's bringing a sub in. Cheney's first shot is up and good. Tie the game at 9-9.
And Pluid is going to come out of the game here. And this is the time where the Wildcats really need to work the ball inside and use their size.
Cheney's second shot is up. No good. Brandt with the rebound, though. Brandt goes up. No. Brandt goes up again. Brandt's going to go to the line for 2. I think that foul is going to be on 21 Ainsley.
And
I believe that's her second.
And right there you see the size. As soon as Pluid comes out, you can see them getting those offensive boards and really, you know,
first shot up, no good.
Using that size advantage. So kudos to the Wildcats to know what they're doing.
All right, Brandt's second shot. No good. Cheney fighting for the rebound. Bonners is going to come up with it. And that's Learman bringing the ball up the court.
Learman over to Mace.
Jackson back to Ainsley.
Wildcats playing great defense here. Good block there by Sierra Brandt.
That was just good positioning.
Yeah, it was great positioning. She had her hands straight up and got all ball there.
And Cheney was putting pressure from the back.
Yep.
Just good Wildcat defense in this first quarter.
And in for the Badgers, we're going to have Sierra Hill. Badger ball here. Throw it over to Hill right off the get-go. Hill throws an errant pass to Sentney. Sentney up to Brantz. Brantz is going to take it up.
Cheney with the rebound. Cheney goes up and one.
And we're going to and one there. Haley Cheney really playing big right now. And you can see the frustration from the Badgers sideline. I mean, they know they've kind of dug themselves a hole with two of their better players getting into foul trouble early. So this is the time where the Wildcats need to go on a huge run.
Cheney's shot.
Up and no good.
Oh,
and the Badgers
stepped out.
And it's going to stay Kellogg side of the ball here, or the court, side of the court. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't know. Taya Shepard's going to inbound the ball here.
Cheney off the roll. They're going to give it into Brandt down at the block. Brandt out to Nearing. Nearing shot is no good, but Cheney's right there for the board.
Just a little short there, took a little bit of contact. Nothing she couldn't finish through, though. That's something you got to finish through.
And she'll learn that as she gets older.
That's Learman. Learman over to Mass. Mass back to Blackmore. Blackmore.
Shots up. Cheney with the rebound. She is just a force at both ends of the court tonight. Nearing bringing the ball up into Cheney again at the high post. Out to, I can't remember her name.
Sentney takes it up for a nice little floater there. And they go right into a press.
Oh, and Bonners with the violation, bringing the ball in. It's going to stay down here. Kellogg ball. Nearing to inbound.
Nearing looks right for Sentney, who is wide open under the hoop.
All right, and the Badgers are going to call a timeout. It is 15-9. Wildcat lead with 17 seconds left in the first quarter.
And we're going to take a quick timeout, too. We'll be right back. Thank you for watching Channel 3 Sports. All right, and we are back here at his Bonners Ferry ball. Bonners Ferry struggling to get in through this press here.
Blackmore in transition. Wide open down to...
We're going to get a foul there, and that's going to go on Sierra Brantz. Not the worst foul in the world, you know. They had the posts. Kellogg does that they can just keep throwing in there, and they're going to throw Cat Roundhorse back in there right now.
Learman's first shot's up and good. Roundhorse is coming in for Brandt. Brandt has 2 fouls, so she's going to take a breather. All right, her second shot is up. No good. Blocked out by Taya Shepard, though. Comes
Good
up with a rebound.
out.
Sentney coming the other way. Down to Nearing. That was a dangerous pass. And at the end of the first quarter, it's going to be 10-15, Wildcat lead.
All right, so Mara,
Caleb.
with Fluid and Ainsley on the bench. I know we said go inside, but is there anything else you think the Wildcats should do at this point?
I think if they keep swinging the ball around and work they can get open shots on the perimeter. They've got good guards. Shepard can hit a 3, Nearing can hit a 3, but I haven't seen either of them shoot yet.
And I like that. I honestly think this is the time where you go full force. This is where you take all that energy that you have and you really kind of just go for it. This second quarter here, I don't see them putting Fluid and Ainsley back until the second half. But until they come back in, you have to take advantage of it.
They're putting Fluid back in right now.
Oh, okay. So now if I am Haley Cheney or any of the Wildcat posts, I am going straight at her. I am not shying away from contact. Yeah, that's what they're going to have to do. Ainsley, Pluid, just run at them. Try and see if you can pick up a foul.
All right, Nearing bringing the ball up. She's going to set up their offense. Bonners putting a little bit of pressure on the point guard. Taya Shepard out at the 3. She's going to drive baseline, go up for the reverse. Saw some contact, but I didn't see a call. And now we're going to have a foul on Kat Roundhorst. Looks like she was going for the jump ball and just got a little too excited.
Not a smart foul there. She's got to just get back on defense. That's a foul 90 feet away from the hoop, you know. So we have Ainsley bringing the ball up. She passes out to Pluid.
Pluid's going to draw the foul. Oh, no, that's a travel. A lot of contact from Roundhorse. Wildcats got away with one there.
Yeah, I would say they got away with one. Nearing bringing the ball up. Nearing sitting at the top of the key. Over to the wing is Taya Shepard. Taya Shepard going to drive off a nice screen there. Passes out to Nearing. Nearing wide open from the 3. She'll take it. Misses it there. Rebound Roundhorse. Roundhorse goes up and hits the shot. There was a lot of contact there. Wildcats press here. And that's Learman. Learman up to Pluid.
Pluid out to Ainsley. Ainsley at the top of the key. Setting up and off. It's close to a moving screen on Pluid.
Ainsley gonna drive in.
Out to Learman. Learman's shot is airball. Haley Cheney comes up with the rebound.
And Haley Cheney has to have 10 rebounds right now.
Getting close.
She's got to have something like that, you know. She's rebounded offensive and defensively. It's nice to see. It's good to see someone really go out there and get those boards.
Bonners is going to bring Vanelli and Jackson back in. Bonners to inbound. That's Ainsley bringing it up the court.
And Ainsley and Pluid play a pretty nice two-man basketball game there at the top of the key usually.
Jackson back out to Ainsley in the corner. She's looking to the post.
And Kat is just all up in her grill. Blackmore with the shot. Misses. Rebound Ainsley. Ainsley going to miss there.
Cheney comes up with another rebound.
Cheney just getting real physical down there. I like watching Haley Cheney and Jersey Pluid. I could watch it all day long. They are fun to watch down there in the post on both sides.
All right, Nearing
over to Sentney in the corner. Sentney looks like she's going to shoot. Back up to Nearing.
Cheney's got a great, lots of contact going to the line. That's 3 on Pluid.
That's 3 on Pluid, and that's what we wanted her to do, is she has to get Jersey Pluid into foul trouble. And they're going to give that to Blackmore?
What?
I'm not sure about that.
Cheney had a great seal on Pluid.
Yeah, absolutely.
First shot's up and good.
Well, in the Wildcats, what they need to start doing here now is they have them on the ropes. They need to start hitting their free throws. I think, that one make there from Haley Cheney. I think that's the first Wildcat to actually make both of their free throws there.
Bonners coming up the other direction. Ainsley pulls up at the, nope, no good.
Nearing with the rebound, and Nearing is getting bodied up by Pluid, and Pluid has 3 now. And that's a great call. And with 5 minutes and 46 seconds left here, Gracie Nearing is going to go to the line for the bonus here. Jersey Pluid, I mean, I don't know what it is. I think she's just getting too aggressive. It's frustration fouls, but she is done for the rest of the half. And possibly into the third quarter. Missed there by Gracie Nearing. Corralled by the Badgers. Bringing up the floor is Learman. Learman passes it over to Ainsley. Ainsley's going to drive it in. Kind of wild shot. And Ainsley is going to pick up her third foul on I think that was just a hustle play there. And the Wildcats have gotten the 2 main Badgers. I don't like to take away from anybody else, but Ainsley and Pluid are the 2.
Driving force on
they
the
are the offensive part of this team, and they are both gone. Just frustration fouls from the Badgers.
Taya Shepard's first shot is good.
And Taya Shepard, great shot there. It looks nice. That's a nice looking shot. Like ball spin, all of it. Not sound weird or anything, you know. Just a nice shot.
God. Second shot's up, no good. Cheney almost came up with the rebound there. Vanelli's going to bring it up the court for Bonners. Screen set on Shepard. She's taking it. Oh, nope, off of her foot. That should have been a kick. It's going to stay down here with Bonners. And dribbled right off her toe.
Refs smiling at each other. I think they know.
Right, Bonners to inbound. Good defense.
And that's gonna stay down here with the Badgers. Taya Shepard playing some really good defense on the inbounder there. Just getting nice and wide there, not letting her go anywhere. And that's a nice steal there from Sentney, and with the assist to Nearing up to Sentney, back out to Nearing over to Shepard. Shepard back to Nearing. Nearing going to take her time there. Over to Sentney. Sentney wide open.
Oh,
and we are going to get a
foul. That's on Jackson.
Yeah. The Wildcats just need to keep getting to the line, and they need to start making their free throws. 10-point lead here, 20-10 with 5 minutes and 4 seconds left. I think the Badgers have had maybe 3 fouls in the time that, the last time I talked to you about them shooting free throws and fouling was at 5 minutes and 46 seconds, and that it was 5 minutes ago. So, you know.
And Kellogg now has an 11-point lead. That first free throw was good. This game is not as close as I was expecting it. And second shot is up.
And the Wildcats are playing excellent basketball right now, offensively and defensively.
They look very comfortable. They're not rushing their shots.
Yep. And there's a crazy pass there, not something you see from the Badgers. Steal there by Taya Shepard. Passed it over to Roundhorse. Roundhorse up the court to Nearing. And I think this might be the most comfortable I've ever seen Gracie Nearing play basketball.
A lot of contact there. Nearing's going to go to the line.
And, like I was just saying, Nearing is a freshman trying to play a varsity basketball game, which I'm not saying. Haley Cheney does a great job at it. Nearing is starting to get her wits about her, for lack of a better term.
She looks a lot less timid.
She looks
in this
very
game than
comfortable.
She has all season.
Yeah, she looks very, very comfortable tonight. I don't know if she made that. Did she make it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's the one. She made that one. I saw that one.
All right, Bonners bringing the ball up the court.
Nearing pressuring the ball there, and
Shepard's going to come up with, and it's going to be a jump ball.
And that's going
to stay down here with the Badgers.
Yeah, if Taya Shepard, I know that this is how they designed it, but if Taya Shepard runs up there and takes a charge, they're getting more fouls there, all that. It would be lovely to see.
And turnover. Cat Roundhorse is going to come up with the ball.
Roundhorse.
Dribble. Oh, it's a double dribble.
Roundhorse, not one that you allow to dribble, you know. And she's smiling. She knows what she did. She knows, you know, I'm not a dribbler. I'm just going to, you know. I think it's funny. Yeah. I was never a dribbler. I would have probably done the exact same thing. I think we're going to get a.
That's going to be on Cheney. Yep, Haley Cheney with body foul. That's her first. Kellogg's sixth team foul.
Which Haley Cheney has really dialed it back tonight. She's usually a 2 fouls in the first quarter type of ball player, but that's just because how aggressive she is. Blackmore with the drive. Nice little scoop shot there. Misses.
Bonners comes up with the rebound.
And that is Learman. Learman going to dribble out to the top of the key.
Grace Nearing playing some great defense at the top.
Cheney on Blackmore. Blackmore going to drive in.
Over to them.
And they just need to grab the ball. The Wildcats are giving them too many opportunities. And I believe that's Jackson. And that's Jackson's first make there. Good looking shot there. The Wildcats gave him too many tries on the offensive side of the ball.
2 different rebounds.
Nearing going to dribble the ball up, passes it over.
Nearing with a turnover. It's going to Pinkerton. Oh, Pinkerton misses the lay-in.
And Pinkerton's going to. And that's
I would have called that one a foul, but
honestly, the crowd doesn't like it. You don't like it.
she grabbed her wrist.
I thought that was a good call.
It was like right above us. She grabbed her wrist.
I know. It happens. I thought it was a good call.
Badgers putting some pressure on Nearing in the backcourt. Nearing to Shepard.
Oh, and let's go over a little bit. Hill is now in the game, and that's another freshman for the Wildcats.
Ouch.
Haley Cheney with the shot there, misses. Rebound. Learman going to bring the ball up the floor. Travels there, but no call. Bad pass there, tipped by Shepard. Shepard goes up, misses.
Haley Cheney comes up with the back out to Shepard. No, what is going on down
Hill
there?
with the rebound there.
Oh, they're going to call a foul on
Number.
Is that Blackmore?
And that's on Blackmore there, and I think that might
Blackmore's third.
Yeah, that's Blackmore's third too.
Kellogg's just taking it to all the Bonners bigs.
That's what they got to do, is they got to go in there and they got to get physical and rough and tough. And we're going to get what looked kind of like an air ball, but wasn't. Into the game for Gracie Nearing, who deserves this break, is Aaron Van Hoos. Aaron Van Hoos, good shooter for the Wildcats. Really sits out there. She runs the offense well. And I just dropped some stuff. That was that loud noise. Bumped it a little bit, fell over.
Badgers had a lane violation. No, Kellogg.
Kellogg gets the lane violation there.
Down to Blackmore. Blackmore wide open on the
that's a travel. Very. I don't know how that was missed there. That shot there by Hill. It's going to go to the Wildcats anyway. Van Hoos bringing the ball up the floor. Van Hoos over to Centney. Centney back to Van Hoos. And we're going to pick up Van Hoos is going to pick up a travel there.
Seems like Kellogg's got a bit of confusion going on down on the court.
Yeah, a little confusion. They just need to figure it out. I think they got it figured out now.
Oh, they called Vanelli for a double dribble.
I don't know. He kind of covered up his body while he was making that call. I couldn't see it. All right, double dribble. Van Hoos bringing the ball up the floor. Over to Centney. Centney thought about shooting it.
Oh, and they're going to call an offensive foul on Centney.
And
that's going to be the 7th team foul for the Wildcats.
And with things like that, I think if you would just go up, it would be called the opposite direction.
And the refs missed that. Bonners should be shooting right now.
No, offensive foul.
Oh.
They don't get to shoot there.
Whoops.
And that's a shot there by Pinkerton. Pinkerton with a miss. And that's Vanilli over to Pinkerton, but a bad pass there. Goes out of bounds, and that's going to be the Wildcats' ball. Into the game for Hill is Roundhorse. Van Hoos bringing the ball up the floor. Van Hoos going to dribble right up. Noah Gardner over to Shepard. Shepard into Cheney. Cheney over to Roundhorse. Roundhorse is going to go up. She's going to shoot two here for the Wildcats.
That was on Hill. Yep, Sierra Hill's first foul. Roundhorse to the line to shoot. Her first one is up and good.
Good.
Gives the Wildcats a 12-point lead.
Lexi Moss back into the game for the Badgers. Second shot up, and it is good. Moss bringing the ball up the floor. And that's over to Learman. Learman takes it down. A little bit of a travel there, no call. Hill shoots it, air balls.
And that was actually tipped by Roundhorse.
Cheney. Was it tipped by
Roundhorse?
Was tipped. The shot was tipped, okay. Cheney going to play defense on the inbound here. Badgers inbounded into Hill. Hill over to Vielman. Hill with the shot. She makes it from the corner. 3 points there. 15-25 game right now.
And Kellogg's going to call a timeout. Looks like we're going to get a 30-second. With a minute 30 left in this first half, it is 15-25. Wildcats are leading Bonners Ferry.
This is Josh McDonald joining you just for a minute here. You know, Wildcats starting to look a little tired out there, Mara. I don't know. This is a good timeout by Jana. 97 seconds left in this half. You're up by 10. You can really, really put the clamps on if you can get a couple good possessions here. What do you do?
Oh, am I on now? Okay, it's going to be Wildcats bringing the ball up the court. Sorry, guys, I was on mute there again.
Somebody doesn't know how to use their mute button.
My bad.
Wildcats with the ball here. Taya Shepard working it around. She's almost getting close to that 5-second count. Swings it out to Caitlin Sentney. Sentney will control the loose ball.
Barely.
Almost through some elbows there. Finds Taya Shepard. Shepard floating in, and she's getting ridden all the way down the lane there. So like I was saying there, we're down to a minute 13 here. You're Jana Nearing. You just took a timeout. You could really, really blow this open if you could get
just attack. You're in the double bonus. Attack anywhere on the court.
4 or 5 more points here puts this at a really, really difficult lead to overcome if you're Bonners Ferry. I mean, this sounds terrible, but in girls basketball, a 10-point lead could almost be as good as a 100-point lead if your shots aren't falling. Yep. So what do you do here if you're Coach Nearing? You tell them to attack on offense, and then what on defense?
They just need to slow down a little bit more on defense. They're getting a little chaotic at the other end of the court. Maybe it's a little bit of fatigue coming in, but just play smart and keep your hands to yourself. Don't contact. And it's going to be
And right there on that play, Wildcats
fighting
were completely lost on defense.
Transition.
Resulting in a 2-on-1. Erin Van Hoos sneaks up and draws the foul. And Jana Nearing has gone to her bench here. She's got Erin Van Hoos and Laura Allred in there. Laura Allred might actually be the fastest girl in this gymnasium. It's just absolute lightning. She played some really big minutes for this JV squad this year. Her and some of the other players, Caitlin Wendt, and I believe I saw Katie Ferreira on the bench as well. They've got some good depth, especially younger.
Well, Allred will be a lot of fun to watch coming up. That game against St. Mary's, she was unstoppable.
Excellent right there. And the Wildcats go 1 for 2 on the 1-and-1. Back come the Badgers. Badgers just need to get a good look here. They're going to try. They thought about going inside there, but Cheney's presence kind of scared them away from that. 3 from the Badgers, no good. Rebound, Van Hoos. Van Hoos gets it to Allred. Allred pushing the ball ahead. No, a little more urgency from Allred would go a long way. She's going to find Taya Shepard. 30 seconds left. Jana Nearing, I might just hold out and wait for that last shot. Shepard's got other plans. She's going to attack baseline, wraparound pass to Roundhorst. Roundhorst jumper, no good. Rebound, Shepard. Shepard goes into Cheney, up and one! Basket by Cheney. Haley Cheney having herself another one of those dominant first halves.
Cheney is going to be fun to watch for the next few years.
You know, we were talking earlier about how good Timberlake was from a youth standpoint, but you have to be looking at the nightmare that is Haley Cheney on the other end. The free throw is good. It was a basket and one. I think there was some confusion there. Wildcats up 29-15, 15 seconds left. Lexi Moss with the ball, takes the screen, picks up her dribble, fires it up top. Bailey Blackmore moving the ball over. That's Mackenzie Jackson, back to Blackmore. Over to Sadie Hill. Sadie Hill swings it back to Learman. Learman shot at the buzzer, falls well short. So at the half, Wildcats on top of the Badgers, 29-15. We'll be back with some stats as well as the second half of play. Thanks for watching Channel 3 Sports.
All right, hey guys, welcome back. There's 2 minutes before the second half of this district game starts. Kellogg is leading 29-15 against Bonners Ferry, and we checked some of the stats of the half. Haley Cheney, a freshman for Kellogg, actually has 15 points, the same amount the entire Bonners Ferry team scored, and Fluid is the leading scorer for the Badgers with only 4. What do you think about that matchup, Caleb?
You know, Jersey Fluid now only has 2 fouls, and she plays aggressive. Haley Cheney and Roundhorse and Brant need to just go straight at her. You saw how when she was not on the court, the Wildcats scored with ease. So if I'm the Wildcats, I try and get her out of there as fast as I possibly can. Right off the get-go from this half, go straight at her. You know, get her in foul trouble. And you could see the girls down there on the sideline having a good time, clapping to the fight song, the Wildcat fight song. And I always like to mention it, but the Wildcat band is here. Now, they did not bring the numbers that they usually have. They are always still one of the best bands to listen to. Just a lot of fun, and it's always fun when your band's here. It kind of gets you a little bit more hyped. So that's just a lot of fun. The Wildcats, I believe, are going to have the ball to start the second half. Wildcat ball.
Yep, and starting the half off, we're going to have Shepard and Nearing as the guards, Setney, and then Cheney and Roundhorse down at the post.
And it will be Wildcat ball here to start the second half.
All right, Taya Shepard to inbound. Ooh, a lot of contact down at the...
Shepard inbounds to Nearing. Nearing up to Shepard, top of the key.
Roundhorse looking to set a screen.
Setney with the ball, dribbles in, pass out to Shepard. Shepard gonna get a foul, and that's gonna go, or Shepard not gonna get a foul. She's gonna draw a foul on Learman.
It's Learman's second or third.
Learman's second foul.
Second.
It's gonna stay down here with the Wildcats.
Nearing to inbound. She's going to go to Haley Cheney up at the free throw line, out to Roundhorse, back to Cheney at the post. Ball's going to pop out. She's got it out on the corner. Swings it over to Nearing. Nearing almost pulled up for a 3. Setney gets a little 10-foot jumper from the corner.
And that is great ball movement there from the Wildcats. Some of the best that I've seen them have all year. So it's good that it's finally coming to them this late.
Nearing getting up on Learman.
And then that's
Ainsley.
Ainsley.
She's being more aggressive than she has. Oh, Fluid's got underneath.
Fluid with the basket there from Ainsley. And they play a really good two-man game. They like to do that, Ainsley and Fluid. So I expect to see more of that. And Fluid kind of getting a little handsy there. No call, though.
Oh, it's going to go off Roundhorse. Timberlake. Wow. Yeah, Bonners Ferry ball.
And yeah, Fluid getting really handsy there with Haley Cheney. I don't know why there's no call there with the new hand check rules that they have here in high school basketball. Bonners Ferry bringing the ball up the floor.
Oh,
and Haley Cheney's going to pick up a foul there. I don't know about that foul.
Yeah, she hit her with her body.
Maybe a little body there, but I wouldn't say enough to really call a foul or to displace anybody. Bonners Ferry going to inbound the ball there. They inbound that to Ainsley. Ainsley back up to I can't say her name, I'm sorry. Vanelli.
Fluid up at the free throw. Oh, Fluid, they're going to call a foul. I thought that was a travel. Yeah, it's going to be on Kat Roundhorse, her second.
And
Wildcats' second team foul.
Valelli is this girl's last name. I just can't pronounce it.
I was close.
And Kat Roundhorse going to come out of the game. Sarah Brantz is going to come in. Yeah, 2 fouls there on Kat Roundhorse.
Oh, wide open to Ainsley.
Wildcats just letting Ainsley get right to the hoop. No contest there. Nearing going to bring the ball up the floor for the Wildcats. Bad pass there, just not timing it. Nearing gets the ball back, though. And the Wildcats need to take a second and step back and breathe. They are throwing some iffy passes. They need to be stronger with the ball. Bonners coming out here playing really physical in the second half. Inside there to Blackmore. Blackmore shot tipped there by Cheney. Cheney gets the ball, Nearing dribbles it up the floor for him. Looks inside to Sierra Brant. Sierra Brant has a wide open Setney at the top of the key. Setney going to restart the offense. Picks up her dribble though.
Nearing coming down to the corner. She's trying to work it into Brant. Brant with a spin. Oh, and they're going to call her on a travel.
Travel there.
A lot of contact. Kellogg's crowd is not liking these calls.
And I thought the defense was actually okay there from the Badgers. Kind of just standing straight up. She kind of just went into her. And that's Vallely bringing the ball up the floor. Pass over to Ainsley. Ainsley back to Vallely. Over to Learman. Learman going to drive in there. Over to Ansley, who'll take a three there.
Oh,
and that
Ansley's
is good.
Up and good. That makes this a 9-point game.
And the Wildcats looked really gassed here. Like they didn't come out of halftime. Like Josh said, they're looking a little tired.
Coach Nearing's going to call a full timeout. We'll see what she has to say to him in the huddle.
So they're coming out and they're hitting Mara. This game went from a 14-point ball game to a 9-point ball game very quickly. And like Josh talked about, 10-point deficit is sometimes all it takes. Or a 10-point lead is all it takes to get a win. What are you doing? I'm seeing it's a defensive effort that they need to bring back from the first half.
And on offense, they need to slow it down, make better passes. They're just rushing their passes and not getting good looks.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Some better passing from the Wildcats would be nice. Wildcats going to start with the ball. Nearing going to inbound it. Shepard dribbles it up. She's going to take it all the way to the hoop there.
Shepard steps out. Oh, they called a block.
We're going to get a blocking foul there, a little late. And the guy on the baseline not calling a foul. And the foul is going to go on Vallely. And that's going to be her fourth.
Vallely comes out. Looks like they're going to bring Jackson back in. Kellogg to inbound. Nearing out to Setney back to Nearing in the corner. Takes a three. No good, but Wildcats come up with the rebound. Taya Shepard in the corner.
Shepard just needs to go right back up with that. Nearing going to pass. And we're going to foul on Jersey Fluid with a reach there.
Is that her fourth?
And that's going to be her fourth, the team's third. And I think they're going to have to take her out of the ball game, which is going to open up the floor for the Wildcats like crazy, like they did in the first half. And they're going to hold her out till at least the fourth quarter. Setney wide open shot there, doesn't take it. Inside to Sierra Brant. Brant goes up, should have been a foul there. We'll take the points anyway. Ainsley bringing the ball up the floor, takes a nice little shot there, misses. And that's Cheney with the board there, but doesn't corral it. It's going to stay with the Badgers. And that was Sierra Brant and Cheney kind of just not communicating on who had that rebound. So it happens.
Same team.
Badgers inbound the ball to Ainsley.
Ainsley
gets away with a carry, and we're going to get a charge here.
Ainsley is not having
it. And Ainsley is going to pick up her fourth of the ball game. And the fourth for the Badgers in this half. And they have eliminated, for the second time this game, the Badgers' two biggest threats on offense.
Bonners Ferry now has 3 of their starters with 4 fouls. I don't know what Hinthorn's going to do. He hasn't been playing his bench very much.
Yeah, well, he's going to have to play his bench if his girls keep picking up fouls. Setney at the top of the key, dribbling the ball, passes over to Gracie Nearing. Sierra Brant's really working inside. And that foul is going to go on Sierra Hill. Brant's getting position and really fighting for that position. That's going to be the 5th foul on the Badgers here.
Well, and they've got Brandt wide open on the sideline. Works it into Cheney. Cheney with a drop step. She goes up for 2.
And now they cannot guard the post of the Wildcats. It's not happening.
Huge mismatch.
Nearing playing some good defense there. And that's Hill over in the corner. Hill going to drive, and we're going to see a travel here.
Oh,
but we're going to get a jump, and it's going to stay with the Badgers. I saw a little bit of a travel there, but that might have just been me. I don't know. Josh is sitting up here yelling, getting excited. He's having a good time. Badgers inbound the ball.
Oh,
and Gracie Nearing is going to pick up a foul there. And that's Nearing's first foul. So we have nothing to worry about there.
Just got a little excited.
Yeah, Badgers inbounding the ball here. And I don't know what just happened there. It bounced off the rep, who was out of bounds and came back in. Blackmore gets in, and she gets stripped by Shepard. Shepard going to go coast to coast here. Oh, no.
She
pulls it out. Smart move there, Nearing. Cheney goes up, and she's going to pick up a foul and 1. Blackmore, I believe that might be Blackmore's 4th.
And I think that's 19 points for Haley Cheney.
And that is Blackmore's 4th.
The
four of the 5 starters for the Badgers have 4 fouls. They are. Josh just said it. You might have heard it because I kind of heard it in my headset. The Badgers are getting outworked here. And
Cheney shots up and
Haley,
good.
the post. Haley Cheney, Kat Roundhorse, and Sierra Brandt know that they have the size and the advantage. So they are taking advantage. And that is Mass with the ball. She passes it over to Jackson. Jackson back to Learman. Learman going to shoot. Nope. Passes out to Mass. Mass with the 3 misses. Sierra Brandt with the board.
Shepard's going to bring it back in transition. Looking down at Cheney. Wide open down below. Cheney for 2.
And we're keeping track of Haley Cheney. Haley Cheney right now has 21 points.
The entire Badgers lead.
The entire Badgers team right now has 22. And the Wildcats go on a 9-0 run to end, or to get to this timeout, I guess. 3 minutes and 14 seconds left on the clock. 3rd quarter here. Joshua is excited right now with this 18-point lead, so he's going to talk to you for a little bit. Here you go.
And right there, like Caleb said, it was a 9-0 run, but this quarter opened up with the Badgers going on a 7-2 run. And the Wildcats responded with a 9-0 run. And in the meantime, they've drawn 3 huge fouls to get the Badgers back into this bench rotation that they're very much not comfortable in. And let's top it all off. That pass right there from Taya Shepard to Haley Cheney was one of the nastiest passes I've seen all night long. Just filthy. I am so excited for this Wildcat team.
And I'm back. Josh is just bringing the hype up here in our little booth area. It's a balcony, I guess. It's not a booth. Whatever. And that's Learman bringing the ball up the floor. Learman going to look over to Mass. Mass going to shoot. Misses. Nearing going to bring the ball up the floor for the Wildcats. Passes into Setney. Setney going to go up. Misses the open layup. A little bit of contact. No foul there by Mass. And we're going to get a jump ball. That's going to go to the Wildcats. I would have called a nice fat foul there. She'd be shooting right now.
A couple of them.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe.
All right. Looks like Nearing's going to inbound to Cheney. Oh, nope. It's going to be a turnover. Learman coming the other way for the Badgers.
And there's a travel right there. No call. And Gracie Nearing with a block there.
Down to Cheney at the other end. Oh, Cheney gets stripped of the ball. Bonners come. This is just down to, is that Blackmore?
That's Hill. Hill's going to go up for 2 there for the Badgers, cutting this lead down to 16. Gracie Nearing coming up, and they need to slow it down. Go back to what they were doing. Shepard in the corner here.
They need to give it to Cheney more. She's got a mismatch down low.
Setney. Setney going to get stripped there. Little handsy. And I think we're going to get a turnover. Oh, no. Saved it. Hill saved it there. And Cheney's going to pick up a foul. I believe that might be her second or third foul.
That's only her second.
Third?
Third? Oh, yeah.
Third foul. They're going to want her just in case Pluitt and Ainsley come back and start going on a run. But she deserves a break. She's been playing all game. So into the game for the Wildcats, Erin Van Hoos and Kat Roundhorse. Van Hoos playing defense. Shepard going to... Van Hoos is going to get the steal there. Van Hoos going up. A lot of contact there, no call. Rebounded by the Badgers. And that's Learman bringing the ball up the floor. Stops, picks up her dribble, passes over to Mass. Mass with no dribble right now. They need to get up and pressure her.
Brownhorse going to tip the ball out. It's going to stay down here with the Badgers. And with a minute 40 left, the Wildcats in the third quarter, minute 40 left in the third. There's still a 16-point lead. Bonners to inbound. They working into Blackmore down on the post.
That's Jackson there.
Jackson, whatever.
Don't worry. I just had to ask what Sierra Petesh's last name, how to pronounce that. So it's a good thing we have Josh up here.
Right.
Petesh misses it. Van Hoos going to dribble the ball up the floor. She needs to slow the ball down, which she does. Pass it over to Kat, to Sierra in the corner. Sierra to shoot that three.
Roundhorse with the rebound. Back to Brandt in the corner. Shot's no good. Bonners is going to come up with it.
Mass coming up the court with the ball. Kick there by Gracie Nearing. Way to make her whole body a weapon there, Josh. Don Knotts there. Josh. Josh is full of movie quotes back here. That might have been
over and back.
That would have been over and back, I think. Kat Roundhorse playing some defense there. Picks up a foul. Just kind of reached over the top. I believe that might be her third. And
that's 5 team fouls for the Wildcats.
Minute and 8 seconds left. They got 3 bigs with, I think, 3 fouls. So I think that we should be okay. Sarah Brandt's there with the steal. She needs to slow down, which she does. Gives the ball to Van Hoos. Van Hoos going to take the shot. Nearing with the rebound there. Out to Shepard. Over to Van Hoos. Down to Brandt. Brandt's going to go up. Shepard gets the shot off. The Wildcats are fighting, and that's out of bounds. That's going to stay with the Wildcats here. Kaya Shepard there with a nice tip out.
Little bit of
Josh
chaos.
is kind of cringing his teeth.
Down.
Wildcats going to have the ball here on the baseline.
Inbound
46 seconds left. Nearing going to shoot that three. Good looking shot there. And that is going to stay Wildcat ball off of the face of one of the Badgers players. Was it Patesh? I didn't know who it went off of. All right, Wildcat ball here. Nearing going to pass the ball in.
And
I think Van Hoos is going to pick up a foul.
Yep.
Trying to get set there in the post. Looked like she had great position to me. We have 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Learman bringing the ball up the floor. Pass it over to Mass. Mass to Hill. Stolen by Gracie Nearing. She's going to
go all the... Oh, we got a foul. Nearing's going to the line for 2.
And like we said before, Gracie Nearing, this is the most comfortable game of basketball that I've seen her play all year. And she's really showing why she is a starter on this varsity basketball team. I can't talk. I swear, it's me. First shot is up, and it is good. Score right now, 41-24. Into the game for
Emma Bristow.
Into the game for the Wildcats is Emma Bristow, and into the game for the Badgers is Pinkerton. Which is a sweet last name. Second shot up, and it is good for Gracie Nearing there, sending the lead 42-24 here. 22 seconds left in this third quarter. Learman bringing the ball at the floor. Passes it over to Pinkerton. Pinkerton over to Mass. Mass back to Learman.
Oh, and she
We're
steps
out of
bounds.
bounds. Great defense there by Kat Roundhorse just to get on the baseline and stand there. 9.7 seconds left in this quarter. Shepard bringing the ball up the floor. Just taking their time. Oh, nice rebound there by Kat. She wanted that. You see her smiling right now. And at the end of the third quarter, it is 42-24. The Kellogg Wildcats ahead of the Bonners Ferry Badgers. We're going to take a quick break. Thank you for watching Channel 3 Sports.
Okay, welcome back. At the start of the fourth quarter, it is 24-42. Kellogg is leading the Bonners Ferry Badgers. The winner of this game will play Timberlake tomorrow. And what are some things you've been seeing, Josh?
You know, I've really liked the Wildcats' defense. You know, Cat Roundhorse on that last possession, simply putting a foot on the baseline to force the turnover there by the Badgers. That resulted in the Wildcats getting a look there. It's just the little things on defense that they haven't been doing all year that they're doing in this game, and that's why they're in such a commanding spot here in this district semifinal game. I really do think that we're going to see a continuation of that. Wildcats force a turnover.
Bonners comes up with the ball again, though.
Yeah, loose ball. Sierra Brandt made the business decision not to dive on it. Up 18, and she's been battling some health issues, particularly with her gallbladder. I can't say that I blame her for not trying to take a dive on that ball. She's been huge for the Wildcats. She's going to be incredibly important to them, especially tomorrow night if the way this game is going right now. Emma Bristow with the little pull-up jumper, no good. Rebound,
Haley Cheney with the rebound. Cheney goes up for two again, and it's going to be 44-24. The Wildcats take a 20-point lead.
Cheney's just showing why she is going to be one of the most dominant players in this league for the next 3 years. Grace Nearing with a huge block there. Bonners Ferry trying to recover the loose ball. Does. Cheney comes up with the steal, walks the tightrope, and saves the ball in.
Oh, in transition, we've got Nearing bringing the ball up.
Good night. Look at these Wildcats move on defense. High post entry past Haley Cheney. Cheney turns, faces up, tries to go to Sierra Brandt, forces the pass. Stolen by the Badgers. She's not looking, though, and Nearing is going to force the turnover. Taya Shepard with the ball. Wildcats resetting their offense. Taya with a 2-on-1 finds Emma Bristow weak side. Off the glass for two.
This is a good play by Emma Bristow.
Getting off the bench right here and proving that she can be a very valuable bench asset. And Coach Travis Hinthorn is taking a timeout, and he is emptying, well, not emptying, more or less reloading his lineup. Down 22 here with 6.5 left. The Wildcats are threatening to push this to a running clock. He's about to put in Holly Ainsley, Jersey Pluid, and the rest of his starting lineup.
I think he's leaving Pluid on the bench. She wasn't up there.
She wasn't, oh no, Pluid is still not checked into the game.
The Wildcats did a really good job at the beginning of the game going after Bonners bigs. I think if they hadn't gotten into foul trouble, this could have been a completely different game. But Kellogg took it to them right when they needed to.
The first two meetings between these teams were decided. Sorry, anyone who knows Steve Shepard knows that he is enjoying this very much, but I didn't realize he'd be enjoying it so much that he'd be dancing on the sideline, and he's going to watch this later. He's still dancing over there. But the Wildcats right now went after a team that had beaten them by 6 in overtime up in Bonners Ferry, and then the other night on Kellogg's senior night, they were able to take a 2-point win after senior point guard Sammy Seymour tore her ACL in like the final minute of the game. It took away all their momentum, and you know the Wildcats just weren't able to pull it out. So now a fully staffed Wildcat team is just flying around on defense and just making the Badgers pay every time they pick up the ball. Badgers going inside. That's Blackmore, I believe. Shot no
Sheeny
good.
Comes up with another rebound. Out to Nearing. Nearing's going to bring it up the court.
Kicks it
Swings
across.
it over to Taya Taylor.
Wrong Shepard.
I know.
This is the last of them, too. Kind of the last of a generation here. Taya Shepard. They go inside. Haley Cheney. Cheney bounce pass to Emma Bristow on the backside. Good thought. Poor execution there. Wildcats going to come the other way. Emma Bristow playing some big reserve minutes there to give Caitlin Setney a breather. Wildcats just 8 points away from pushing this to a running clock. Ainsley with the ball, working on Setney. That kicks it over to Valelli. Valelli dumps it down to Blackmore. Blackmore back up to Ainsley. She'll spy a three, and it's in. 46-27. This Holly Ainsley is as good as advertised, though. She is a heck of a ball player. Wildcats have done everything in their power to take her out of this game wisely. She carved them up for 28 points just 10 days ago. Inside to Cheney. Cheney goes up. A lot of contact. No good. Rebound Badgers. Ainsley with the ball in transition. Shepard gets back. Kind of Olay defense. Misses the lay-in. Sierra Brandt with the rebound. We're going to get a jump ball. Possession the Wildcats. Ainsley just a little too fast there, and Shepard at the last minute getting out of the way. And maybe Ainsley was expecting contact. Wildcats coming back. 5 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. Setney with the ball. Go inside. They find Sierra Brandt. Brandt off the dribble gets fouled. And that's going to put Brandt at the line for a 1-and-1 here. And this is what killed the Badgers in the first half, was the Wildcats got into a rhythm where they were going down, getting a bucket, getting a turnover or a steal, coming back, getting a foul. And that cycle repeated itself all the way until the end of the half. Wildcats shooting very well from the free throw line. Shot is up and rims out. Rebound tipped out by Caitlin Setney. So I jinxed poor Sierra Brandt there. That's totally my fault. I'll own that one.
We got Ainsley coming the other way. She is a fun player to watch. She's going to take it all the way in. A lot of contact, no fouls. Bonners comes up with the ball. And
shot up, no good. Rebound, Holly Ainsley. She's going to get flagged for a travel there.
Ainsley looks like she might be hurt.
Ainsley, I think,
slow to get up.
Slow to get up. I know she'd been nursing a bit of an ankle injury after the game the other night. That, and, you know, when you're down like this and nothing's going your way, every little injury feels like it's magnified times 20. And I can't say that I blame her for being frustrated. Shepard picks up her dribble, finds Sierra Brandt. Brandt with a lane to the hoop, gets tied up. They're going to call her for a travel. And I didn't see what happened there, but Bailey Blackmore ended up on the ground. Wildcats just need to keep moving the ball around a little bit here. And if they can keep moving the ball effectively and run precious seconds off the clock each possession, they're going to get out of here with a win. Ainsley's three, no good. Rims off.
Stay down with the Badgers.
Badger ball must have gone off Shepard's hand from this angle. Could not see. Could watch for the replay, but Wildcats on top 46-27. I'm not terribly concerned. Inbounds pass sails over the head of, can't see the number there.
It sailed over the head of everybody.
I'm trying to see the number there. 10. That's Sadie Hill for the Badgers. Wildcats ball, 4:08 left in the fourth quarter, on top by 19. And Bonners Ferry wants to take a timeout. They want to talk about this, and I really think, you know, if I was Coach Janet Nearing, I let this go a couple more minutes, and then I empty my bench just to get some of those girls some minutes so they don't feel like they traveled up here to watch the game. Every single one of these players for the last few days has been working very hard. From what I heard from Coach Chris Carlson and from Janet Nearing, their practices have gotten a lot more intense over the last few days, which is great. Competitive, intense practices are what breeds, you know, good, strong play there.
If the Wildcats continue to play like they have been tonight, we could be seeing a trip to the state tournament for the first time since 2011.
That would be incredibly exciting. Grace Nearing just got shoved to the ground. Caitlin Setney shot, air balls.
Oh,
she goes up and gets stripped.
Ainsley coming the other way for Bonners. She's going to take it all the way in, and no, she gets fouled. Ainsley going to the line. I think they're going to give that one to Setney.
And Holly Ainsley attacks, and I love her attack mentality. She needs to work on carrying the ball. Every time she slows down and then picks up speed, her first move is to carry the ball. She carries the ball something fierce, and the officials are going to want to keep an eye on that.
Ainsley's first shot is up. No good.
Rims off. And Ainsley, like I said, 28 points the other night on Kellogg's senior night. This is a girl who's accustomed to seeing the ball go through the net. And still here we are, under 4 minutes, and I'm wondering if Jersey Pluitt is just not coming back into this game. Ainsley's shot is up, and it rims off. Rebound chased down by Taya Shepard.
Ainsley gets it back.
Ainsley rips it away, and she's going to travel. Ainsley playing her guts out, but she's going to head to the bench. Coach Travis Hinthorn is waving his white flag here.
Wildcats going to take a full timeout.
You know, I like the Wildcats game plan. They came in with the go inside early and often, get Cheney going, get Sierra Brandt going, get Roundhorse going. You get all these looks, and it opens up stuff for Grace Nearing and Grace Nearing and Taya Shepard, and then the other guard players. You know, unfortunately, Jaren Figueroa is still nursing an ankle injury. She was the Wildcats' starting point guard up until 4 games ago. The Wildcats' best ball handler has not even played in this game. That says a lot about what the Wildcats have to offer. And quite frankly, you know, they're going to walk into a championship game tomorrow against a very, very good Timberlake team. And if I'm Coach Nearing, I'm saying, you know what, go out there, play hard. We're playing with house money. Win, lose, or draw, just give them a good fight. And it should be interesting to see what the result of tomorrow's runner-up matchup between Bonners Ferry and Priest River looks like. This is the kind of loss that can be deflating for a team. Ooh, errant pass from Shepard, almost stolen. Out to Sentney. Sentney goes up and gets...
They're going to call her for a travel.
Should have been a jump ball, but it would have gone to Bonners either way. Sentney not comfortable taking that shot. And unfortunately, all their offenses seem to be run for her to get these looks, and she won't pull the trigger when she's got the open looks. I don't think I've ever seen a team this dominant in a game like this without hitting a ton of three-pointers.
I think we've only had, what,
one or two?
Yeah, 1 or 2 tonight.
The game has really gone the way of girls getting to the free throw line. Taya Shepard heading there herself after pulling or drawing the foul on Lexi Moss there.
Taya Shepard to the line. Her first one is up.
It's 1-1. It's
Good.
in. And Taya Shepard has really evolved over the years. As a freshman, she was kind of out there as a hustle player, and she got sparing minutes. A sophomore and junior year, she was a defensive specialist, not really a ton of offense. In her senior year, she has turned into a reliable 7 to 12 points per night player. And if you can have 4 or 5 girls getting 7 to 12 points per night, you know, you're going to win some ball games. And this Wildcat team won some ball games this year, and the ones that they didn't win, outside of a few rough trips against Moscow, they were incredibly competitive all year long. Even the first matchup with Timberlake, when they came up here, Timberlake won that game by 31 points, but it still felt a lot more competitive. Blackmore's shot rims in and out. Rebound Bristow. Bristow finds Nearing. Nearing playing an excellent game as the Wildcats' primary ball handler. Ooh, Bristow just a little excited. Tried to go into Sierra, had the look, had Sierra open.
Just a little excited with her pass.
Yeah, just a little too hard. I don't think Sierra was ready for it. Badgers coming back the other way. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left here in this ball game. Bonners Ferry backdoor, can't get the lay-in. Cheney with the rebound, getting slapped. And Cheney and...
Cheney's getting aggressive down there.
And I'm trying to see here, that was number 25. Oh, they gave that to Jackson.
All right, and that's going to be the double bonus. Haley Cheney to the line for 2.
Into the game for the Wildcats right now. It's Laura Allred joining Emma Bristow, Grace Nearing, Haley Cheney, and Sierra Brandt. Cheney's first shot hits the front of the rim, which doesn't surprise me considering how many minutes she's played tonight. Her legs have to be getting a little soft here. Shot for Cheney up. Hits the back iron. It's rebound tipped. And Laura Allred will get it and go up. And that shot was created by Sierra Brandt, just jumping up and tipping the rebound to her. Allred will shoot 2 here. And Coach Hinthorn for Bonners Ferry just shaking his head in disgust. Absolutely frustrated with his team's performance here tonight. Allred's first free throw, nothing but net.
They brought her up from JV. That's her first points as a varsity
There we
player.
go. There we go. Actually, she played reserve minutes as a guard when they played Timberlake and had points.
I was not there,
It's
my bad.
her first district's points, though.
Okay.
Or Allred's second free throw's up. Hits the front of the rim, no good. Rebound, Bonners Ferry. Coming back the other way. Badgers in transition. Could have gotten a travel there. 2.5 left here in the quarter. Deep pass, partially blocked, that time by Roundhorse. The shot takes a friendly few bounces. The amount of force she had to put on that to get that shot up is pretty impressive. Emma Bristow, no dribble. Getting absolutely.
A lot of pressure up at the top. A lot of contact on Nearing. There's the foul.
And it's like Mike Flock, the official, was reluctant to make the call there. Poor Emma was just getting, I mean, she had a hand in her face, like on it. Not just in it, but on it. So Grace Nearing will draw the foul there, and she'll head to the line for 2. And into the game for the Wildcats. Ooh. Grace Nearing in her own head.
Balls, but she's played a lot tonight, too.
It happens to the best of
starting
us.
To set in.
Nearing's replacement on the Andy Went waiting to come in here. Oh, I'm sorry, Caitlin Went, not Andy Went. Sorry, Caitlin. Nearing played a heck of a ball game as the Wildcats' primary ball handler. A position that, you know, that's a tough spot to fill no matter what if you're not accustomed to it, and even tougher when you're a freshman. Your first districts game, you come in as the underdog, and you're starting as a point guard. Laura Allred with the strip there. She's not afraid to get scrappy and on the ground. Wildcats not giving up here. Badgers get a nice look, no good. Rebound, Brandt.
Jump ball, it's gonna stay down here with Bonners.
Bonners not really given an inch, despite trailing by 21 here. You've got to credit their fight, but that being said, I mean, this might be the lowest point total they've been held to in quite some time.
Ooh, big push in the back there, didn't get called.
Tip pass there, Sierra Brandt just standing straight up. Emma Bristow is gonna steal the ball, and we're gonna get another jump ball. Wildcats just playing excellent defense, snagging balls when they're dribbling in transition and then just not moving. The strategy of just standing straight up is working in spades right now for the Wildcats. Emma Bristow with the ball. Floats the pass over to Laura Allred. Allred, a lot of contact there. Goes inside to Roundhorse. Roundhorse back out to Allred. She steps out, goes off the glass, no good, and gets fouled.
Allred back to the line for 2.
And these Wildcats are just putting on a clinic in ball movement. At times it hasn't always been pretty, but moving the ball around very, very well. Shot for Allred is up and in, 51-29.
Like
Katie Ferreira coming into the game. And Wildcats have emptied their bench here late. Getting these reserves some big minutes here. Good for them to be in that position here. Second shot for Allred, rims off, gets her own rebound, finds Bristow. Bristow runs the screen off Roundhorse, dumps it off to Caitlin Went. Her 3 is up.
Oh, Went for 3!
And she knocks down the 3. And the reserves not really giving much quarter either. I thought this earlier in the Timberlake game. These teams much better matchup. I mean, we've had 2 games decided by a total of 8 points this season between these 2 teams. And here the Wildcats are putting on just an absolute clinic.
45 seconds left on the clock.
Badgers working the ball around there. You're going to get inside there is Sadie Hill. Her layup is going to be blocked. She's going to get her own rebound and go back up for 2. 54-31, 30 seconds left. Caitlin Went with the ball, kicks it over to Bristow. Tipped out of bounds. Wildcats will retain possession there. And at this point, Wildcats get the inbounds pass and just hold the ball. Ball gets in. It's Caitlin Went. She's going to go baseline. Has her shot partially blocked. Bonners off to the races. Roundhorse
gets
going to get the steal. Come up with the steal. Allred with the ball now. And with 10 seconds left, The
Went looking at the
Wildcats will
clock.
just run the clock out.
Oh, we got a foul. Went's going to go to the line for 2.
And Wink could push her point total to 5 here. Just a frustration foul. You look over on the Bonners Ferry bench, you see heads tucked, Jersey Pluitt hiding her head under a towel. I mean, this was as thorough a drubbing as we have seen. Wildcats will move on. Look at the backspin on that shot. Wildcats will move on to the district championship game tomorrow night against Timberlake after just an explosively dominant showing here tonight against Bonners Ferry. Went shot, rims off, rebound corralled by the Badgers. Errant pass thrown ahead, and the Wildcats will take this one 55-31. Heck of a ball game from our Wildcats. They've got a shot tomorrow to play for a berth at state. The Badgers, however, will play the Priest River Spartans tomorrow, 5:30. We'll be broadcasting that game, and then we will have the district championship right after. Big time win for the Wildcats. For Mara Ashcraft and Caleb McDonald, I'm Josh McDonald. We'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks for watching Channel 3.